Cold War times. Somewhere at an international station in Antarctica, two aeroplanes land a few minutes apart. AN-24 and F-117 with delegations from the USSR and the USA respectively. Despite the prejudice of relations, the parties shook hands and according to the good old Slavic tradition got drunk for getting acquainted. The discussion was started by a drunken Soviet pilot. Even though you Americans have technology and space scale, but you have never learned to make fast planes. Dude, you better get some sleep. We can make your stealth on our Anna. In general, everything ended with a bet on half of the Soviet Union on one side and 25 states on the other. In the morning, the Soviet pilots realized they'd had a snack for nothing. Something had to be done. They found a good cable and quietly tied it to the tail of the F-117. Takeoff. The cockpit of an American aircraft. Captain, altitude 12,000 feet, speed 600 kilometers per hour. What about the Russians, Lieutenant? 100 meters away. Change wing geometry. Speed 900 kilometers per hour, Russians 100 meters away. Switch to sonic. Speed 1,200 kilometers per hour, Russians 100 meters away. Captain's picking up the radio. This is Captain, U.S. Air Force. Calling Pentagon, get me General Malkovich. This is an emergency. Requesting authorization to use classified Air Force technology code 001786. Request granted. The captain enters the password on the console and presses the red button. Blue fire erupts from the turbine of the F-117 and the aircraft accelerates to 4,000 kilometers per hour. The Russians in the cockpit are completely fucked by these events. The ears on their ear flaps stand up. The AN-24 is shaking, going round and round, but it's not lagging behind. Finally the wings can't take it and fall off. The captain looks at it all and says, "We're screwed." But why, Captain? The Russians have just started to change the wing geometry.